Today I will be showing you guys how to make this Lego custom Carnage mech, and it's a really nice mech, so let's get started. And this tutorial is really easy, so let's just start. So first you're going to take one of these red pieces with the holes in the middle, because this is the feet, so it needs to have a hole. And then you're going to want to take one of these little black like hat kind of pieces and put that in the middle one. Then you're going to take one of these black 1x2s and put it on the end of there. Then you're going to take one of these black, like, I don't know what to call this, like half sloped, like almost V type of thing, and add that right there. And then you're going to also take one of these like claw type of things and put this at the end here. These pieces both came in the Venom mech. A lot of these pieces were from the Venom mech, so if you have that, this tutorial will be a lot easier. Then you're going to take one of these gray 1x2s. It doesn't have to be gray, it could be red, but I just found a gray one, so I decided to add it there. And then you're going to want to take one of these slopes and just slope that down. Then you're going to want to take one of these gray pieces to hold the little ball joint in, which looks like that, and this is what it should look like so far. And then you're also going to want to take one of these little slope pieces and put that backwards. And that is one foot complete, so let's make the other one. Then you're going to take one of these red pieces again for the other foot and add a black 1x2 on the end. And then another one of these like black hat pieces, which looks like this, and it's on the bottom in the middle of each one. Then you're going to take this like V piece again and put that right there. Then you're also going to put this claw right on there, so it will look like that. Then you're going to put this 1x2. It can be in pretty much any color. It could be red or black, but I just found a gray one. And then put that right there. Get one of these like circle pieces to hold in the ball joint. And this piece comes in every mech, so if you just have at least one of them, it will look fine. So this is the feet complete, and let's move on to the legs. Then the last thing you're going to do is take these little ball joint pins like that look kind of like microphones and add 2 of them on each part of the foot to hold that together. And now we can go on the legs. So first you're going to take this like red like curved piece for the legs, and then you're going to want to put 2 of these ball joint connectors on each side, and you'll do that with each leg. So you're going to have 2 of these looking like this. Then you're going to want to get one of these black pieces and add a slope on it. And you're also going to want to add one of these red pieces. It can be like this brick type piece, or it can be the normal flat piece. They both work. Then you want to put this on the top part of each leg. So we'll put another one there. And then you're going to want to just do the exact same thing and just build that again. And then you're going to want to add that in the exact same spot. So this is what they'll look like so far. And nothing that cool yet, but just stick around to the end of the video because it gets a lot cooler. Then you're going to want to put, for the top part, you want to put 2 of these like ball like upside down pieces. You're going to want to put 1 on each one, and it should look like this. Then you're also going to want to get one of these like upside down flat pieces and put 1 on each of them. And we had like the same piece on the bottom, except we didn't do it for this mech because this one has different type of feet. Then the last thing you're going to want to do is just use this like sloped 2x3 piece, which just makes it look more smooth, and you're going to want to add that on both of them. And this is what we got so far, and it looks pretty good, so let's continue onto the waist. Then you're going to want to take one of these pieces. I just took the blue one from the Spider-Man mech, but it doesn't really matter. Then you're going to want to put one of these ball joint pieces. Then you're going to want to get one of these little like pieces where you can connect stuff on and add that on each side to look like that. Then you're going to want to get 2 like black tile pieces and add that on there on each side. And then you're going to want to slope this down And then on the back, you're going to want to take 2 of these red little pieces, the upside down slopes, which look like this, and put those on. So this is what your waist should look like so far. And then you want to put one of these black Technic pins in and add the waist on. So first you're going to want to get this part and add this onto here, which comes in a lot of the mechs. And this needs to be red. And then you're going to get this from the Venom mech and just put a red 1x2. And then add that on there. And then on the back, you're going to add these 2 pieces here with the little ball joints. And then add this, which is just a little piece to like flip it. And then you're going to want to add 2 of these little pieces. They can be in any color, but these ones came in the Venom mech, so I'm just going to add those. Then you're going to want to add this little gray piece. If you have it in red, then I would use red or black, but I just found one in gray. And then if you have one of these little 1x2s, it doesn't matter the color because it's pretty much hidden. So you're going to want to add that. And then you're going to want to take a 2x3 and add that onto there with just a tile piece. I just found this one, which looks kind of cool, so I just added it. And then you're going to want to add a like flat piece to make that more smooth. Then you're going to want to take 2 of these little pieces and you're going to want to add these little Carnage like vine type of things. And on the back, you're going to want to add one facing this side and then the other one facing this way, so it will look like this. And this is what we got so far, so let's move on to the arms. Then you're going to want to take one of these little studs with the hole in it and add this other little Carnage piece. And then you're going to want to add this piece onto this. And then one little black stud again with the hole in it. And then add another Carnage piece. And you're just going to do that again. And then you'll have 2 of them. Then for this, the chest, these little studs, you're going to want to put these on each side. And this is what it looks like so far. So let's continue with the arms. So first you're going to want to take one of these gray pieces and then add one of these little like Technic pieces so you can add stuff on there. And then one of these ball joints to connect to the arm. Then you're going to want to add this white piece with the holes. Then you're going to want to make this thing out of the Venom pieces again. So it uses one of these and then one of these little red pieces and then a stud with a hole in it and then like this spike type of piece. And then you're going to want to add that on there. Then you're going to add this like half type piece. And then if you want to, you can just add one of these pieces so you can have Spider-Man swing on a web around him. And this one came in the Venom mech. A lot of these pieces are from it. Then you're going to want to take one of these pieces and add this onto here. Then you're going to want to add this. And then you're also going to want to add another one right here. Then you're going to add a slope. Then on the bottom, you're going to want to add one of these pieces, which came in the Spider-Man mech. Okay, I messed up. So you add it like this, and then you add this on top. Okay, that's right. Then you're going to want to get one of these red pieces and add it onto that stud. And then you're going to want to get this piece which came with the Venom mech and add this onto here. Oh, crap. So it should look like this so far, which looks pretty good. Then you're going to want to take one of these pieces and add it on the bottom to just connect it to make it a lot stronger. Then you're going to want to take one of these black 2x3s and then you're going to want to add this white like attachment piece and then one of these gray pieces on there. Then you're going to want to add this little gray piece on the edge there. And that will actually go right onto there. Oh, never mind. This actually goes under it. There we go. Then you're going to take this with the Venom fingers. Then you're going to want to put it onto here. right onto this little piece, and then you can also add the other finger on the white one, which will look like that. And then you're gonna want to add this little white like claw type of piece and add that right into there. Then you're gonna add a like 1 by 1, I guess, onto there. And then you're gonna want to make this little thing, which is just a connector piece with bricks on it. And you're also gonna want to add this little stud on it. So then you can add this onto the arm. And then you're gonna want to add another white 1 by 1 onto here. And remember, you guys can always pause the video when you need to, but then you're gonna want to add one of these pieces that we used for the foot and put it onto there. And then just a plain red tile piece. And then that's the arm. So this is what the arm should look like. It should have the like claw type piece of the Venom or Carnage on the back. So let's make the other arm. Then you're going to want to take this piece again with the white stud, and you're going to want to add one of these red pieces again from before. And you're also going to want to add this piece with the Venom like symbiote thing. Then you want to add this piece again for Spider-Man to swing on the web. Then this piece with the like other symbiote. Then this white curved piece. Then this black piece. 2 of these black pieces. Then you're going to want to slope that down again. So this is what it will look like so far. Then you're going to want to get this piece and add it onto here, and then add the flat piece. Then you're going to want to add this right here, and then you're also going to want to add this onto here. And then you can add the Venom hands, or the fingers, I mean, with the white stud there. And then you're also going to want to add, then you want to add this white like tooth piece again onto here. If you enjoy, make sure to check out our channel though. And then you're going to want to put a stud onto here. And then you're also going to want to place a stud or a piece right here. Then you're going to want to put this piece again onto there. And then this stud is actually supposed, or not stud, that piece is supposed to be right there. Then you can put on this black piece. Then you get another white 1 by 1. And then tile it off like that. So this is the mech pretty much completed. All we need to add is the figure. I'm just using the normal Lego Carnage figure, but if you want to use fake or custom ones, they still work. Then you can put them in and close this up. And this is it. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. And make sure to also check out our channel and comment down below what other custom mechs you think we should make. And we'll see you in the next one.